Hello Aries, well welcome to this year's Tarotscopes. If you're watching this, maybe this reading is important for you. You may see this as a time in which you're going through a very strong time of personal reflection. So perhaps looking at what does 2023 hold for you could be very important. So the first thing, the Aries, that you have got around you is slowing down, reassessing what works and what does not. And this is going to have a very strong impact on your financial affairs. You're going to see this as a time in which you're able to renovate, delegate, instigate, bring all of those things together in which to be able to prioritize your goals, because you're looking at this as being a big year of personal experience. This is ruling education and training and property and ideas in which you're willing to put that energy in to see these results come together later in the year. So you're really starting to focus on this. You'll find around the home and the family, you really start to trust decisions that you are making. February is going to be very important for this. You will see this as a time in which you're able to really visualize the decisions you're making and trusting this process. You may have a few frustrations around as you move through the year, but it does indicate here with great patience, you're going to be able to gain some fantastic results. And this is very important, especially if you feel like everything that you've been working towards is there to happen, but you may feel a little bit compromised by the fact that you're held back. And the reason for this is because perhaps this is a better time in which to be able to see you're not wasting time and energy or money. So by waiting, you start to see situations come together. Now, as you move through this year, it's a very strong time to talk about that which is important. And because of this, I do feel that you're going to be finding some very workable solutions by the mid of the year. So the home and the family really is about being able to see this as traveling in a whole new direction. That's what the world represents. Seeing this as a time in which you're able to really visualize and really accept that you're in a great position to be able to get everything that you need into place. With career goals and aspirations, now this is all about commitments coming in different ways, and you're going to be finding within the very first 6 months of the year of 2023 that you've got your thinking cap on. You're really looking at this and you're seeing where it is that you need to spend that energy. In finding this out, you realize that you have a lot more skill set, and therefore you start to find yourself working towards that which you have been pushing yourself to achieve. And now this will be very important, especially around April and May, and maybe you're being pushed into a situation or out there into the front to be able to display this, because it shows here through your talents and abilities you open the right opportunities and doorways, which is going to be fantastic. You see this as a time in which you push yourself. You're no longer resisting the fact that you need to be doing something, and you find yourself in a very happy and a very resourceful area in which you are able to see some fantastic results. So really 2023 governs around changes in your career area. It also talks about ways in which you're able to find more compatible outcomes, and in doing this you may be leaving one for the other, but this enables you a chance to really shine. Financially, look, 2023 is about new resources, new incomes, bringing things into a place where you feel that you're able to benefit. Now, the death card doesn't mean death, but it does say here that you will find through other people's investment in you, or through other people's money, and sometimes this is dividends and loans, you're able to create the potential outcomes or the opportunities that you feel are important for you. Now, this could happen from as soon as January 2023 right through to October and November. However, they're saying here a lot of this is speculation at first, because maybe you've got a lot more planning than usual. They're saying don't block the abundance around you, but instead see this as a time of very, very big positives, and therefore I feel that you'll finish this year on a very good high when it comes to your financial investment or financial decision making. In connection with your areas connected to health and well-being, now guys, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not diagnosing, but we're dealing with the King of Cups in reverse, and the King of Cups generally represents Scorpio, but the energy that surrounds this particular card is excessive indulgence, where we tend to have OCD tendencies, over worry, over concern ourselves. We become very pedantic about certain situations situations. We can't let them go. And this is where it tells you you're going to have to work very, very hard to keep your health and betterment in check. You know, recognize areas that trigger you into episodes where you may give into indulgent behavior. Now, whether this is over drinking, overspending, over worrying, overworking, overdoing it, this is about putting this energy into an area where you're able to keep it in check. And this is important for the full of the year. However, you may find that there is an area in which you are more sensitive in certain months than others, but it is an influence for the year. Relationships are very important because you're looking at this as a year of being more responsive. So if you are single and looking, you may be finding that you build a greater confidence. This comes in the summer months. You see this as a strong time of commitment sitting around you, and therefore you have great opportunity around love and love attractions coming through. And this is something that you will find very important because it puts you into a dynamic in which you're able to look at being more settled, because this is the 10 of Pentacles. It's all about family and all about home. It's all about that condensing things down to be more stable and more successful. And if you're in a committed relationship, it is about being able to now make those plans more permanent. So this is about bringing things into a place where you are able to step into new areas of your relationship. Maybe you're stepping it up. This could be a bigger commitment. You may be looking at areas in which you're taking the relationship to another level. This is important because it shows here there has been an area in which you've needed to work around to get this to happen. So now you have that opportunity and that chance. This is a fantastic year, Aries, for you. In a recap, it's all about don't worry. Some things may not go according to plan. You may have a few delays or a few little setbacks there, but at the end of the day, you're making the right choices. And look at this as giving you a chance to really reassess what is important and how you really want to be able to fulfill those goals or that mission or find that happiness that you are looking for throughout 2023. Sometimes you don't have to have all the answers. You just have to wait for them to be revealed. Thank you so much for joining me, and don't forget to like my channel or page.